sunny. It's spring, which means the cherry blossoms are blooming, so we are going to Notting Hill. Let's go. I am approaching Stanley Crescent. This is my favorite place to see the cherry blossoms. I come here every year. They're looking a little green. I don't know if they've fully bloomed yet. It's such a nice day. So it was 100% necessary for me to get a bubble tea and come to Kensington Gardens. I just felt like it was too nice of a day not to do that. Welcome to Baking with Emily. I was gonna say M, but that feels cringy. Now you might be asking yourself, did she really take a week off of work so she could stay home and bake? And the answer is a little bit, kind of. Not necessarily to bake, but the thing about living in London is that there's so much to do, and I have always just felt like whenever I take off, I have to be out doing something or going somewhere, traveling, which I have done a ton of. And I just wanted to stay home this week and like work on some of my hobbies, work on YouTube a little bit, do some painting. So we're gonna have a very cozy week together, starting with baking. That's the first recipe mixed up. It's a protein chocolate peanut butter baked oats, and the next one is, I think they're just plain with chocolate in it. One of these is significantly runnier than the other one. I'm not sure which one's right.
And here's what this week is really all about. I feel like the times in my life that I feel the most burnt out are the times that I don't have the time or energy to work on my hobbies. Hobbies are just one of the things that I think keep me going in life, and I'm just happy to have the time to work on them. Here's the reference photo that I took, by the way, and here's the audiobook that I was listening to.
The time has come to go to the gym. This is a relatively new thing in my routine. I've been going consistently for like a month or so, and it may or may not have to do with the fact that I turned 29 and my next birthday I'm gonna be 30. I did find it very intimidating at first, and I still do sometimes, but I'm using the Alive app by Whitney Simmons, which really breaks down everything that you need to do, and so it gives me like something to focus on there. But today is just a cardio day, so I'm gonna go walk on an incline. My shoes are on, let's go. I'm going to a play on the West End tonight, so I need to get ready, and I'm using some new products from Merit Beauty. They actually sent me before their minimalist concealer and foundation stick, and I loved it so much that I actually went and bought their blush and bronzer because I just thought that their company was so amazing. So when they reached out and asked to send me some of their new products, I was so excited. First we have the Day Glow highlighter in the new shade Solstice. It's this really pretty bronze shade. I think this would be amazing as a highlighter on darker skin. I actually kind of use it more as a bronzer because my skin is so fair. To do a little bit on my nose and on my eyelids. I think it adds such a pretty glow, and I think it'll be amazing for summertime. They also sent their signature lip, and this is in their new matte formula, and I went for a very bold color. I'm so excited. I think it's so pretty. I feel like this color, it's called Power, is the most perfect classic cool tone red color. They also have a ton of other shades, which I might have to order myself. And if you'd like to try anything from Merit, you can use the link in the description. You get free shipping on all orders over $40, and your first order comes with a really cute signature makeup bag. I really can't recommend it enough, but now I have to go to the West End. Okay, today is the day I'm going to finish this painting, and I thought if I can manage to talk to you and paint at the same time, I'm gonna try and tell you about the books I've been reading lately. I started off the year reading the first book in the Expanse series, which is, this is gonna sound so nerdy, but that's okay. It's like a space sci-fi book. My little brother is obsessed with it. It's his favorite series ever, so I was like, I mean, can't be that bad. So I started reading it, and I'm now on, I finished book 5, so I'm now waiting for book 6 to become available. This year has been very series heavy because I also started reading the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J Maas? Not sure. So spoilers for the Throne of Glass series up to Empire of Storms. I can't stand the way everyone is treating Aelin. Like, it's just so unbelievable that she has all this like tactical war knowledge and stuff, and like they're always like, oh, my queen, I'll do anything for my queen. I don't know, I just am finding it very like hard to get through. This year I also read None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell, I think, and I liked it. Her books have a very dark subject matter, and like I enjoy the thrillerness of them, like you don't know what's gonna happen, but sometimes the reveal is like, oh, I wish I didn't know that, you know? I also read All the Sinners Bleed. That was another very dark book, but I did feel like it was warranted. Like it dealt with a lot of subjects that I think made sense for it to be so dark. I also read Remarkably Bright Creatures, which I loved. I thought it was so unexpectedly heartwarming because at its core, it's a story about this elderly lady and an octopus that she befriends. It's so much more than that, but I just think that, I just think it was a funny like thing to have made me cry. A story about an old lady and an octopus. It's done. Okay, well, a masterpiece it is not, but it's done. And I had a great time making it.
I woke up the next morning feeling a void in my life where the painting had been, so I headed over to Hobbycraft for some supplies and spotted some horses on my way home. So basically they have the horses that are coming to like stomp on this ground to give spaces for the seeds for wildflowers to grow. And I think that's so fun and cool.
Now that my painting is done, I wanted another like creative project to work on that doesn't take as much time. Like painting just takes so much time. I love doing it, but I want something that I can just kind of whip out whenever I feel like I need a little something creative to work on. So I've been seeing a bunch of things about air dry clay on TikTok. So I picked up some supplies and I'll show you what I got. First and most importantly, we got some air dry clay. This is on sale, so I actually got 2 of these. And then I got some wood clay tools. I have a lot of like acrylic gouache paint that I'm gonna use, but I wanted something metallic, so I got a metallic silver paint. And then I also wanted a glossy varnish. I saw someone on TikTok using a pouring medium for this, so I picked up this pouring medium, and I'm gonna hope it works like a sort of like a varnish or resin, but we will see. And that's all. Rachel is taking us home to Ireland this weekend for Easter. Perks of having an Irish flatmate, and I need to pack. My film camera, an essential. These might be wishful thinking.